Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The cerebral assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From British, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind, the likes of the cerebral assassin, Triple H.
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago,
for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Well, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots.
These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an ass-kicking machine.
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. And championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight? There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reality is Triple H, the COO of the company.
Going for an early pin. Slips the shoulder up.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Escape just in time.
And guys, we spent a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from, but they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife.
But it boils down to trust, gentlemen. Hunter doesn't trust Punk's views on the business, and Punk has the same sentiment for Triple H. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Spite! There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that. Both of these men considered master technicians in their own right. Triple H, of course, loves to play mind games, loves to get the psychological advantage over his opponent.
Absolutely. So if Punk has any chance of defeating the game tonight, he's going to need to tune all of that out, which is easier said than done, especially when you're facing off against the man who's
From the top.
Guys, Triple H might be looking for something under the apron.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right there. From the top. Whoa, look out.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Punk really wants to humiliate Triple H tonight. Has told the game, I'm in the ring. Look out!
Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager is just making sure the area...
Look out!
Bang! A springboard cross body.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And the drop zone. Dead center. And he slides him back to the mat. Answer.
Lifted way up.
Oh, atomic drop.
Hooked up.
Oh, shitbreaker.
And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The authority just...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. Oh, he cuts it off. Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Showing no signs of wear or tear even as this match goes on.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed. Never wanted to... Triple H hooks the arms. This is vintage Hunter right here.
Did Triple H get enough of it?
Into the pin. Oh, kick out. Oh, my God.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at 1 after a move like that?
Triple H so used to ending matches like that, but tonight is going to be just a little bit tougher for the game. The game, high risk. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Punk dodges out in time. Man, Triple H's face is really starting to show the damage of this match. Spinebuster.
The supremely dominant power of the game.
Quick evasion from him there.
Handle from the middle rope.
And somehow Punk and Triple H still have enough left in the tank to keep this fight going.
They're two of the most stubborn men in the locker room. We're witnessing that firsthand right now.
Outthinking the cerebral assassin. Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
Quick escape from danger there.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Up high.
Using all their body weight.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping the flesh.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission. And Triple H getting closer to the main event. Punk trying...
Here you go.
Both arms hooked. Pedigree. Punk's got a problem here.
Here's the pin. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
And guys, Triple H is in a rare moment of from the top.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match. Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
Look at CM Punk about to take flight. Oh, he lands hard.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Buster. Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
They poured it all out in the ring tonight, and the WWE Universe is showing their rowdy appreciation.
Kick gets caught.
Spinning roundhouse kick. Shoving him into the corner now. Punk looking dominant now.
Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Over folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Boom! God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Time to go forward. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Cuts the attack off.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And Punk making his way back to the ring.
No shame in him having a bit of fun here, wielding his implement of destruction.
Piercing shot to the body.
Triple H was waiting on that.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all. And gets sent right into the corner.
A scramble in the corner now. CM Punk climbing the ropes. Cooking up something, looking for something big here to put this one away. Oh my! The plunge! Oh, there's no recovering from that. This is over.
Two. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner,
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is the spot it granted me in its main event later that night, a full 11 years before I'd actually see that dream fulfilled. The worst part? I'd be entering battle at less than 100% against Randy Orton and Batista. Great. Batista had won the 2014 Royal Rumble, locking him into a match with WWE World Heavyweight Champion and my old pal, the Viper himself, Randy Orton. But my match with Triple H came with that added stipulation where the winner would join the match and make it a triple threat. This time, though, I'm going to let you choose who you want to control. Would Randy Orton have walked out of his matchup still on top? Would Batista unleash the animal within for another dominant victory? Or would that kid from Chicago shock the world and win 2 matches at WrestleMania against 3 of WWE's most dominant and imposing figures? I don't know for sure what will happen, but I do know what I'd like to see. Well, what is it that you want to see when CM Punk takes on Randy Orton and Batista in the main event of WrestleMania 30?
The fight is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champions, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight still That's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention of losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
Way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
To admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle number 1. For CM Punk to take home the title tonight, he'll need a second miracle.
And a little help from the WWE Universe to cheer him on in the meantime. Time to play spoiler, CM Punk.
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton, Batista standing his way, looking to catch him off guard. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Not much to that pin other than making their opponent expend energy to kick out.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Bam! Oh. Snapped over by the quick suplex.
He's got him here. He's got him up. And taking this fight back into the ring. Is it possible that Batista could just power through both Punk and Orton with his raw animal strength?
It's certainly possible, but I don't like it as a strategy. Blind Rage isn't going to get Batista what he wants, not with a calculating superstar like CM Punk in the ring. Batista has to play smart in this one.
You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been three titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
And the champion doesn't want to be on the receiving end of that again. Gets lifted into position, finds a way to get out of it, and that indecisiveness proved to be costly. Reversal from Batista.
Working together in unison, double suplex connects. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought. Shoulders down. Is it enough? And it's Randy Orton able to stop the count.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Thumped with a big blow. Setting them up in the corner.
Oh, strikes with the back elbow. And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the Animal Awards? Well, Batista looked like a dominating force.
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The Animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules. Stalking from above.
From way up.
Cutting it off with a stiff gut pump.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
Keeping a loss and down right with the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
What a kick out by Batista.
Still has plenty of fight, barely even staying down for the count.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And he's looking for it again. Heading to lift off. Caught an elbow in the gut for that effort. Look what he's got here. Spiked him. And CM Punk is in control.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg. Repeated knees to the hamstring. Bludgeoned with a stiff shot. You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and those, and following up with the pin.
Amazing.
Randy predicted that. Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
And he heads back into the ring. Spinning side slam. What impact! Right in the kisser.
Ooh, chucked that chair right at him. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Blast off! Body on body. Randy by saves the matchup. Looking to get airborne here.
And on the top.
Double arm triangle connects. What's Batista about to manufacture?
Ooh, into the pin.
Is that enough?
And the count doesn't even begin.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
The face of Punk has seen better days, I can tell you that. Planted up high on the top turnbuckle.
Back into the ring here. And he turned it around. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Any two of these competitors.
But now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap? Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Ye old faithful of violent artistry. The kendo stick.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Lightning fast power slam by Orton. Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still have the animal?
It is purely academic at this point, as the champ surely knows now.
Down with force.
Punk's knee to the face. Oh, clothesline after the knee to the face. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Perched up top.
All the way to the outside.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Oh, a weakening arm breaker.
Taken down by the neck.
Oof. Batista's being picked apart here.
Things can get grim in a hurry if Batista doesn't turn this around.
Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
If Punk is looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
This match was always going to be hard for, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever, throwing down like only they can.
Get this back into the ring now.
Batista looking to put this one to bed.
Oof, driven into the chair.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
Hurling Batista to the floor. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Driven into the steel steps.
Delivered into the barricade.
Locked with the impact of that axe handle.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Attacking the body.
Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Shining Wizard.
Orton fending that off.
Kendo stick impact.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Randy looking to embarrass his opponent.
Oh, clothesline.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Punk peppering with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
Struggling to fight out of this submission, but there are no rope breaks on the outside. There's no use in tapping.
And that is exactly the point. There is absolutely no respite here.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Using that barricade.
Coming down on the chair.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel. Stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Oh, what an axe handle.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
Vintage Randy Orton.
RKO out of nowhere. Chance to retain here. The champ might put this one to bed.
Not even a one count at this point.
Orton is going to have to keep his composure moving forward. He thought he'd...
And Punk now lifting.
What a reversal.
Quick thinking right there.
Huge kick connects. The physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, GTS. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
2 count. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any other mere mortal, that would have been the end of the line.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. The WWEers can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Struck with a calf kick. Oh, man.
Dropping the elbow. Can Orton withstand this attack?
Alarms must be going off in Orton's head now.
Lariat.
Orton outthought him there. Orton.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
2. Still in this. The title hangs in the balance.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
And this match is still not over. Orton is seething at that kick out.
Impressive awareness from him. Oh! CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk. He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event. It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the US Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. Defending the title against some of the best has to be taking its toll on him.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
Talk about Cena's open challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can to prove it.
And that is what's so fascinating about this. Punk just doesn't want to beat Cena. He wants to remind everyone that when you mention the great champions, his name comes first.
If anyone can match John Cena's fighting spirit, it might just be CM Punk.
Yeah, Punk isn't walking into this one blind either. He's faced Cena and beaten him on some of the biggest stages possible already.
And there's some added motivation for Punk here, guys. He is dead set on adding that title to his resume.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight, it's CM Punk's time.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys!
The reversal, well scouted.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Running knee in the corner. Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the U.S. title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor.
For the title!
He kicks out with authority.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
CM Punk has accomplished so and completely missed the mark.
The risk clearly was not worth the reward as they just came up empty-handed there.
Look, I don't think you can try to humiliate the champion like that and get away with it.
Follows it up with a clothesline.
Heading back into the ring now.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles. Cena able to ward that off.
Just caught all that with his face, but now CM Punk looks like he's opened up. He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Going for a power slam, steps down.
Counter into an inverted DDT.
Punk knee in the corner.
A clothesline after the knee to the face. Elbow drop.
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical.
And this is a moment we've seen so rarely. John Cena's U.S. title might finally be slipping out of his grasp.
A perfect Falcon Arrow there. I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Lift off! Oh, compressing them with a splash.
CM Punk. Oh, that had to hurt.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Cena with nowhere to go. Is Cena going to tap out? A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Cena in He's able to dodge that one in time. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Time to go for a reversal. And that turns things around.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Hooked him up. And a suplex.
Punk's got him lined up. This could be Cena's last night as champion.
And Cena retaliates. Clothesline. Good Lord, so effective.
Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet.
With a five-knuckle shuffle.
Powerful offense from Cena. Punk's US Open chances may be closing.
Fends it up. Good count. Huge kick pass. Punk never saw that coming.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex.
We all knew this was going to be a historic matchup, but this is beyond anyone's expectations.
I don't care who you're rooting for tonight, Cena and Punk have given us everything they've got here.
Cena with an attitude adjustment.
Did the champ just finish the job?
Cena retains. A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
Placed him in the corner here.
Avoided any damage there.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys.
Thunderous clothesline. Oh. This is going to be a close contest. Punk and Cena have such different and effective styles in the ring.
Yeah, every moment of this match is going to be dripped in drama, as every near fall could be the one to end it. Can Punk's clever tactics really neutralize Cena's raw power? Or is Cena's heart and fighting spirit going to prove too much for the second City Saint to overcome? And what does that title mean to each man?
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, World champion. but he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor, the level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one title shy of a Triple Crown or Grand Slam just getting mental block when it comes to getting the last title on the list. Punk might already be seeing this title filling that last spot on his mantle and thinking that far ahead against a competitor like John Cena is very dangerous. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
Airborne!
Big splash! No holding back. That's the kind of risk you need to take to earn the title.
Cena warding him off. Cena reversing the momentum.
Cena's never given up attitude, shining through once again.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Punk with a running knee to the face.
And a clothesline.
Ringing the arm. And now getting tied up like a pretzel. Just punches to the gut now, trying to get some space and manages it.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. And this hold is getting tighter and tighter.
A pure battle of wills now. Can he hold on long enough to escape the hold, or will he be forced to...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Uh-oh. And he counters.
CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects.
We might see a new champion crowned.
Makes a cover.
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States
Gentlemen, I think this is the start of a whole new chapter for CM Punk. He is the new United States champion.
Punk just outsmarted, outlasted, and outperformed Cena tonight.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here. AJ Styles.
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
The best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk to be in. But AJ Styles, this is his first WrestleMania. His first time ever being on a stage this big. And Punk is well aware of that. No doubt Punk's counting on that fact.
Yes, but it's not for a lack of talent or preparedness on Styles' part. Punk's not going to underestimate Styles just because he hasn't been to the dance, because he knows that AJ Styles can pick up the choreography quicker than just about anyone.
This is huge.
But much like every person in this 100,000-plus crowd in hand, I have goosebumps like I've never felt before. This is going to be an all-time classic. And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world? Soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their craft to the point where they can both be called the best. But tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner.
There's return fire on AJ. We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. They have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look, I'd pay top dollar to see any version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal, and Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both men in this ring tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles was tailor-made for WrestleMania. Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome. Oh, what an axe handle.
considered himself an outcast.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. CM Punk headed to the top rope. From the top. Turning the tables. Oh, look at this blitz.
Left, right, high, low. Phenomenal blitz.
Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other outside WWE. How's that? Can he do it? Shoulders up.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
Oh, he's going up. Global impact.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. AJ. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. Counter. He knew just what to do. Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
Oh, kick to the side of the head creates separation.
Forearm smash.
Things are going to plan for Styles thus far at his first WrestleMania, piling on the attacks against Punk.
Neckbreaker.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well, but the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes to aerial attacks. CM Punk is the better brawler. I expect each man to make this his kind of match, and whoever is more successful in doing so is likely to end up the victor.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. And Styles is going to need a phenomenal comeback to overcome CM Punk at this point. Armbreaker! Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Planning something big here. From the top. Going home. What an impact.
Connected hard with the calf kick. Boom.
Wicked kick. A pinpoint kick to the back. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter applied.
Applying pressure to...
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Not looking good. In this position.
Set down hard.
Clothesline.
Styles has his sights set on Punk, clearly thinking about a phenomenal ending.
And just raking at the eyes in desperation there. Sent out of the ring the hard way. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside with the counter. Measured elbow drop. Caught with the elbow.
He's got his sights locked in now.
Look at this. Bang, a springboard across body.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
AJ Styles rolls through. Here it comes. Calf crusher. Calf crusher. Clearly not. Are you kidding me? Elbow. What a counter.
Shining Wizard finds the mark. Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
High risk.
A slingshot cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. And he tosses him back in now. High red district for CM Punk.
CM Punk from the top rope. With an elbow drop.
Patented offense from the best in the world. delivered perfectly to the phenomenal one. This could be a huge game changer. Styles looking for it.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Bodies are bruised, egos are hurt, wills have been tested, and neither Punk nor Styles is backing down yet.
We obviously knew this match was gonna go the
Pin. It's all or nothing time. Fights the shoulder up and one.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out of that pin attempt.
What a lethal combination there.
Working the midsection there.
Turned it around with a kick to the midsection. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. Styles wasn't ready. It could be over.
2, 1. Kick out. I don't believe it.
I don't know where AJ gets this from. He dug down deep to kick him.
And Punk might have just swung for...
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
2 count. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner,
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.